2013 was the year Chiring Ritar Sherpa came out with his directorial venture Uma. Mainstream Nepali movies came out with cliché storylines,
देशा राम्रो भइदिया भए विदेश को जान्थ्यो र आमा
melodramatic romance,
प्रेमको आवाज हो तिमी पल पलको मेरो सास हो तिमी जिउने एकमात्र आस हो तिमी त्यसैले त खास छौ तिमी
male gaze, toxic masculinity,
केटी ड्रङ्क होस् मुड सेटमा होस् अनि मेरो बेडमा होस्
dialogues that you already predicted, cheap comedy, and what not. Hello, I am Saurani Tamrakar, and this is a visual essay on the movie Uma from the feminist perspective. Set in the early 2000s, Uma draws the relationship between two siblings and the tension that ignites in the relationship due to ideological differences. Milan, the elder brother who is recruited in the police force, is played by Saugat Malla. Richa Sharma plays the role of Uma, who transforms from a headstrong girl to an audacious rebel. Unlike the mindset that a girl's education is of zero value since she's meant to do household works and get married ultimately, Uma is determined to pursue nursing in Kathmandu. Her mother Saraswati and brother Milan refuse to her plan initially. Not because they want Uma to get married or they think education is a waste of time for girls like her, but because of the fact that her mother has health complication and the atmosphere itself was unsafe amidst Maoist war.
काठमाडौँ जाने सोचिरहे
के रे
प्लस 2 पछिको मेरो पढ्ने चाहना काठमाडौँमा मात्र पुरा हुन्छ आमा फेरि संगीता पनि त जाँदै छु नि
ए तेरो दाइले र मैले तँलाई छुट दिएको तेरो मन खुसी गर्नलाई हैन पर्दैन जानु
हे अरु गाउँ केटीहरु जान्छन् त मलाई मात्र किन हो यस्तो
अरुको कुरा नगर अरुको कुरा गर्छस् भने तेरो उमेरमा त बिहे भएर छोरछोरीको आमा भइसक्छन्.
This sounds like her mother wants her to be confined within the house, right? But listen carefully to what her mother says. Saraswati is a woman who is well aware of the societal beliefs. She understands the common practices that are around. Other girls at her daughter's age have already given birth. That's what Saraswati emphasizes on. But does she intend to prevent her daughter from studying? Does this imply that she favors her son over her daughter? Absolutely not. Having lost her husband, Saraswati is only concerned about the plan her daughter made. They eventually agree to send Uma to Kathmandu. After passing the entrance exam, Uma returns to her home for Tihar.
तिमीले मभन्दा धेरै कान्छुलाई नै माया गर्छौ
के रे
हो कि हैन भन त
तैले त्यो बहिनी जन्मेदेखि तैले टाढो गर्छस् माया पनि त्यति नै गर्छस् मेरो लागि त तिम्रो दुई जना बराबर हो.
Both her children were successful in their field and part of their success is credited to their mother as she never shows any discrimination between her son and daughter. She neither doubted Uma's potentials nor pushed Milan beyond his capability. Moving on to how deliberately Uma transforms herself into a bold Maoist guerrilla, she is independent of the choices she makes. From being guided by her close friend through series of unfortunate events without caring what she actually thinks, to fearlessly holding rifle during the training, this character has come a long way. From being able to do nothing after her mentor was killed in a fake encounter to stop a Maoist member from assaulting a young girl, Uma transfigures into a strong woman who no longer hesitates to face the circumstances ahead of her. Having female characters in the lead do not exactly prove that representation of women in Nepali movie industry has improved by a huge margin. It largely depends on how women are portrayed, how other characters behave and interact with the female protagonist, whether the film indicates misogynistic remarks, and so on. The characterization of male in the movies must be equally taken under account. Whether the male character objectifies women or values their existence and is supportive. The male characters have positive, substantial roles in Uma's life to drive the narrative forward. Contemporary movies like Saili, Bulbul shows a radical departure of female characters from an icon of viewing pleasure to positively contributing for a role that matters to the story. But think about how many Nepali movies are there that have layered, fully fleshed out female actors. When Nepali film industry provide us with movies like Dreams, Chakka Panja, Kabaddi that stereotype, demoralize the role of female actors, Uma is unquestionably a breath of fresh air.